Are you ready to hear about some home improvements that add value to your house before you plan on selling? If so, stick around for this information. I'm Keri Beilman with Keller Williams Hometown Partners here in Wichita, Kansas, and I have 5 things on this home improvement list that can give you a great return on your investment. Number 1, painting. Number 1 is painting, and it's probably the cheapest renovation that you can do to get great value for your house. It cleans up an area and freshens up the space. I recommend using natural colors throughout the home. The color Agreeable Gray from Sherwin-Williams is a great go-to for paint color. I also recommend using a flat white for your ceiling color. Now, when it does come to the wall finish, the texture, I would recommend using a flat or a matte, possibly eggshell. No one really wants a glossy wall, so don't go for that high shine on a wall. Plus, having a glossy or semi-gloss wall shows more imperfections versus a flat or eggshell finish. Flat and eggshell just camouflage those imperfections that just maybe a tad bit better for you than that glossy finish. Number 2. So number 2 is if your kitchen cabinets are worn out or old looking, consider replacing the cabinet doors with fresh, new, potentially white cabinet doors. This will also clean up this area and make it feel more modern without having to change the entire cabinet. Now, if you don't have the money for the cabinet doors, you might also consider just painting them. Do a nice job though, or hire someone to do them. And also adding some new hardware to them would be a good update. You might also consider in the kitchen adding hard surface countertops. If you do live in a more high-end area, you might consider quartz or marble or maybe granite. But lower-end homes, I feel you can get away with doing hard surface like Corian or even just updating the laminate to a more stylish, modern, natural look. And number 3 is the lighting fixtures. If you have outdated, brassy light fixtures, consider adding more of a modern light fixture. This can definitely spruce up an area and make it feel more or less rather outdated. And number 4 is the flooring. If you have old, stained up, wore down carpet, consider having new carpet installed or a nicer luxury vinyl flooring installed. Depending on the price tag of the vinyl flooring, you may not get a high return in your investment, but it can potentially accelerate the sale of your house, which in turn does save you money. Number 5, examine the outside painting and siding, especially those lower siding panels. A lot of times you will see wood rot or water damage along the bottom of that siding. Consider getting those replaced or repainted. It will definitely show a new buyer that you do not neglect your home. And it is more appealing to a new buyer considering that's one less thing they'll have to do before they move in. Plus, the inspector will probably call out that on the report. You just don't want buyers seeing several things that need to be fixed on the surface during the first impression visit. And here's the last one for now. It's actually a bonus tip. This is a big one. Not a lot of money, but potentially a lot of elbow grease. This bonus tip improvement to consider before selling your home is deep cleaning. It can be time consuming and messy, but if you go through and clean out crumbs in the cabinet, get dust off the vents, fingerprints and smudges off the windows, and door handles that are grimy and dirty, clean them up. Make sure your light switches and doors are clean. People are gonna notice this. You will be surprised how often we overlook some of these things when we live in our house on a daily basis. But look at your home as a new buyer with fresh eyes. You want those new buyers to walk up the stairs, touching a clean handrail and seeing nice clean flooring and windowsills. Just eliminate all the dust. Don't be afraid to put in the extra work of cleaning. The cleaning is the least expensive thing you can do, but the buyers will notice. Some feedback comments that you might hear from buyers if you don't clean is that your house is dirty. And that is very upsetting to some people. Just give it a good deep clean. Clean every corner, every closet, every drawer. Not many people can afford to do big updates or improvements on their home, but cleaning should be a no-brainer when it comes to selling your house. I hope this list has helped a few of you. Reach out anytime if you need further information on getting your house ready to sell.